Hi everybody, it's Monday. Well, it's really Sunday, but when you see this, it'll be Monday. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the week and anything yarn related. So I'm sure that if you follow me, thank you, you will see that I'm just putting a buttload full of shorts. Those are my favorite things to do, other than talking to you guys, of course. And since I just ramble and stuff like that, I'm still going to be rambling. But I made myself a little note. I kept track of what I did all week long. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I'm like reading my notes and everything. So anyways, how are you guys? I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are crocheting, taking it easy, having a good summer. Here in Texas, it's been pretty mild. We're having some, a little humidity, but not as bad as it could be. So, okay, let's get to it, people. Hello, I'm Angie, and this is the Yarn Room. Welcome back. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new, subscribe, hang out with me. I am just a silly person who loves to crochet. I run this channel with my daughter, Allegra. She and I meet regularly, and we just met last week. She's been busy living her life. She's young. She's in her 20s. So she doesn't have time to be, you know, making videos with me all the time. But we talk all the time. And so this is the Yarn Room. Okay, so I'm going to just get to it and start talking about my week. And also on one of my shorts, I asked any of my subscribers if what would they like to hear, to see, for me to talk about. And I had someone ask for me to talk about something, so I think I'll save that for last. So Saturday, I had my monthly crochet meeting with my crochet group, and we meet once a month on a Saturday. So this time we met at the Donut Distillery, and you know, you've heard me say it a million times, I love those people. And then Allegra and I met early to have mother-daughter time, and I did videos, some things there. And so you did see that as part of Yarn Talk last week of when we met there. And then my son came to visit that day for Father's Day to see his dad. So that was nice. And so then Sunday, the kids that were here came over, and my poor husband, guess what I got him for Father's Day? A lawnmower. Well, you know, sometimes I got pots and pans for Mother's Day. You know, we like these things. We need these things. So that's what, you know, we got him. So it's nice. On Monday, let's see. Oh yeah, we were having a big storm. You know, the news was like possibility of flooding. I cleaned up my yard. I put away all the pool floats. I put them in the garage. And because, you know, here in the coast, the Gulf Coast here in Texas, we have hurricanes. So I put all my chairs up against the house, anything that could fly away, I secured it, took the umbrellas down, things like that, you know. So we did that, and we had rain, and we had some wind gusts and things like that, but nothing really hit us hard, at least in my area, and I'm close to the Galveston area. So thank God for that, you know. But we were prepared. And then, also that day, I was very sad. I found out one of my childhood friends had passed away. So it really just hit me hard, and I had to just go to bed once I heard, because I couldn't stop. I don't know what it is. I wonder, okay, so she was friends. My mom and her mom were best friends. They had 4 kids. My mom and dad had 4 kids. But my mom died when I was 9 years old. So after that, we didn't see them anymore. But they were always part of my story, and I remembered them. And the older brother was my age, and I was supposed to marry him. And that freaked me out when I was a kid, because I thought it was true when they would say things like that. Well, anyways, so when I heard that she passed away, I think that it was part, like another loss of my mother, I think. I think that's probably why it hit me so hard, because, you know, that was my connection to my childhood, and it's another little piece that's falling away. But, you know, that's life. I know she's not hurting anymore, so, but it's very sad for the family, and it's, you know, sad for me too, so I will miss you. I won't say your name, but you know who you are. God knows you. Okay. So that day I was just a little depressed and was laying down in the bed and trying to just not let it overtake me. So on Tuesday, it says here on my notes that I made shorts, but I make YouTube shorts every day. If you don't follow or watch my shorts, I don't know. I think you're missing out, because I love them. And like I said before, I think I'm funny. I don't know if I really am, but I think I am. We'll see. And then let's see, just hung around the house that day. Of course, not feeling well again. And I haven't really gone too much into my chronic illnesses. That'll be another video that I'll make for you guys, so y'all can get to know me a little bit better. But I was napping all day. And then I decided while I was laying there to make some sort of schedule of how I was going to accomplish getting my videos out on Monday. So I made a little timeline. That's how I made this little sheet here that had my little record of what happened all week, because my brain is, you know, it's a little fried sometimes. Look, did I look like I got a little darker? And with my gray hair, yeah, I got a little darker. It is summer, people. Okay, so then what else did I do? On Wednesday, went to the coffee shop with Allegra. She called me, and it was still raining, but we saw that it really wasn't going to be that, you know, big of an issue of flooding out here. So we went, and then while we were there, we just happened to see one of our crochet friends from our group. She was working out with her husband, and she saw us, and it was so good to see her. We hadn't seen her at the group for a little while, so we miss her. She knows who she is. I don't know if she watches my channel or not, but if you do, it was so good to see you. Okay, so we saw her, and then I had another crochet group friend text me, hey, if you're free, we can meet at the coffee shop. What happened to be that coffee shop that Allegra and I were at. So I said, get over here now, we're here. So she showed up, and that was fun. I don't know if I'll put any pictures of us up together from there. I'll ask her if it's okay, but you'll see pictures of Allegra there and some of the things that I'm doing. I'll probably just pop them up if I don't already have them up here during the editing. But let's see, I worked on a blue hat. I'll have it up here too, pictures. I gave that to my little bonus granddaughter, and then she had a mishap and got slime all over it and cried because it was stained. But after they left, my husband took it and he washed it. I think he Googled it or YouTubed it, how to get slime out, and it's good as new. A little worn, but that's okay. I told her we'd put a patch on it if we couldn't get it out. I'd crochet her a patch. We'd find a patch. We can fix it. It makes it even better. So anyways, I gave her that. So when you see that, you know it belongs to her now. Let's see. What was that Wednesday? Oh, sorry. I worked on this guy. I didn't have a red for the little comb, so I made him pink. And while I'm sitting here, if I have time and I'm going to put eyes on him. And what I did was, you know when you buy clothes and they give you the extra little buttons? I always save them because they come in a pair. And those make great eyes. So they're going to be his eyes. I don't know if I'm going to put white behind it to make them pop and then put the buttons on top. But I'm going to try to work on that in a minute. And then Wednesday said, blah, 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 blah. Oh, on here it says show photos of the chicken. Yeah, here's the chicken. Let's see. I said I saw my friends. And then so on Thursday, I put on there blah so far. That's been kind of my week. I've really struggled with fatigue this week. So, yeah, but that didn't stop me. I got my nails done. They're not any kind of cute little nails like my strawberries I had last time, but they're pink and they're glitter. What else do I need? They're even on my toes. I won't show you those. Don't tempt me. Anyways, let's see. And then let's see. Oh, and also I had, that Tuesday, I don't think I made it to the crochet meeting because I wasn't feeling well. I don't think I made it there. But on Thursday, I did make it to our crochet meeting. So, you know, as I've told you before, we have our crochet meetings on Tuesday and on Thursdays, and once a month. So sorry. Once a month on Saturday. So I went to the one on Thursday. I did not want to go. Not because I didn't want to be with everybody, because I wanted to be with everybody. But, okay, when I say I'm fatigued, have you ever had those dreams that you're just walking and you feel like you're just not getting anywhere and you're walking through mud and every step is a chore? That's how I feel. And actually, and this night, I actually felt a little shaky and just not feeling well. But one of my friends asked me if I was going, and I said, yeah, I think so. And I didn't want to let her down. I wanted to go. And I sat there in the car seriously thinking when I got there that I just wanted to turn around and go back home. But once I got in there, she and I were the only ones there for a little while, and we talked about our stuff, and I told her how I was feeling and I might need to leave early. But once everybody got there, I think I fed off their vibes and I had a wonderful time. Of course, I always have a wonderful time, but it did feel good. I did actually physically feel better. And, you know, I'm always trying to figure out why I feel bad or how I got to feel better. But, you know, I just take it now. I can't be thinking about all that all the time now. Anyways, I felt good. And while I was there, I started my crochet purse. Oh my gosh, it's in the other room. I gotta go get it. Okay, I'll be right back. Back with my bag. Okay. Okay, let's see. I have my beads. I need to buy more because is really using those. I shouldn't say name. I need to buy more. Okay. So I hope I have a picture of the whole scheme that I had before I started this. But if you go watch my shorts, you will see some of the progress that I have on this. And I'm not completely finished with it yet because I still want to line it and put some sort of little closure. I don't know if I'm going to put a closure because this bead flap has weight to it. But this is my little bag. Isn't it adorable? Now this right here, this little loop was a oopsie. So when I put the strap in, I always make sure that I did it to where it's not twisted, right? But for some reason it was. So then I said, you know what? Solution. I'm going to just cinch it, not cinch it, but I'm going to sew it together here. And this is going to be a little place to hang things from, you know, little fun things. But anyways, look at this bag. Isn't that pretty, lilac? And then also in my crochet group on Thursday, one other girl, she had done a beaded bag too, and we didn't know each other were making them. And so we're just both on trend. So what do you think? And she had her strap had beads incorporated into it, and I was like, Girl, you so smart. So I copied her. I told her I did. We all take ideas from everybody. That's what the group is about. You know, learning and figuring out new things and seeing new things. And anyways, I love this bag. I want to keep every one of these. I'm going to be making more. You saw that I made a bucket hat, right? Where is that thing? What did I do with my bucket hat? Did I have it here somewhere? I don't know where my bucket hat is. Bucket hat. I'll be right back. I love this thing. Isn't it just adorable? Is that the seam? Let's turn it around if it is. Should I wear it for the rest of the video? Nah. But look at that. It's gonna make me itchy. Okay. All right, Aunt. Oh, dang it. Look at that. Okay. Let's just fix that up a little bit more. You hear that scratching on the door? That's my dog. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side. Also, you're gonna see at that, at our coffee shop meetup with Allegra and I, and then some of our friends, I made this bucket hat. I'm in a bucket hat kind of mode. And of course, I'm gonna start turning these bucket hats into purses. What do you think? Or if you've seen one of my other shorts, I might use it to make a halter top. They do open up. They could, I wonder what size bra size that is. I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, what else? So then that was Thursday. So Friday, my husband was off from work. I have a cousin. She knows who she is. Hold on, I'm gonna let my dog in. Okay, she's in. Sit down, Cha-Cha. Sit down, Mama's making video. Sit down. Okay, so then that Friday, I went to breakfast with my cousin. She's my twin cousin. We weren't born on the same exact day, but we have the same birthday, 16 years apart. And we're so much alike, and so she's my twin cousin. We had breakfast. We went to a place called the Taco Stand. Oh my gosh, if you've ever had barbacoa, their tacos were good, and they played some good music in there and stuff, so it was nice. And then she wanted to go see plants because she's plant crazy, and I love plants too, but I can't do what I used to do, so I've scaled back a lot. But she loves her plants. And we went, I took her to Lowe's, because I drove, and I took her to Lowe's, and she didn't even buy anything. I ended up with some cactus soil and a little planter. I took pictures of it, or I will take pictures of it, and I will show it to you, okay? Because it's so cute. I should have brought it in here, but I'll take pictures. Remind me, because I'll forget. Okay, and so then also that Friday, it was a lot. I met my sister later on that evening for the visitation for my friend. And my sister went with me, my youngest sister. Not my youngest full sister. I have a half sister that's younger. But, you know, out of the four of us that knew this family, my other sister knew this family too. But out of the four of us, she's my youngest sister. We went and we met there. We reminisced. We saw people that we hadn't seen since we were children. Yeah, I think she's kept more physical contact with them because they kind of like run in the same circles. I kept more contact on Facebook with my friend that passed. So it was really, you know, anyways, it was good to go, and it was sad to go. So that's what I did on Friday. And then Saturday, my son came over. I made him chorizo and egg tacos, and we had coffee, and we talked, and you know, we usually are just always laughing and stuff. And while he was here talking to me, I was sitting at the table crocheting on that purple bag and making some videos. So you'll see some of that on my shorts. and possibly right here. I kind of have this idea that I'm going to put some videos right here on the side so you can just see me working, so if you get tired of looking at me, you have something else to look at. But oh, I dropped something. Also, what meeting was it? It was that Saturday meeting that I told you that my friend gave me a whole bunch of yarn. Well, so what fell was the packet for the yarn, and no, that was the yarn for the lilac bag. But she gave me the yarn that I used for this little chicken. And I mean, when I say she gave me some yarn, she gave me a box full of yarn. I'm gonna put it right here. I took pictures. So anyways, you'll see that. So nice. Everybody's so nice. Oh, I can't stand it. Okay. Saturday, no, was that Saturday? Let's see. My son came on Saturday. Oh, look, I do have 2 of them. And I worked on the bag. I was very tired, it says on here. So I believe it if I wrote it. Saturday. Oh, my other daughter, my youngest daughter, her boyfriend, and his daughter, my bonus grandbaby, came, and they spent the night, and they hang out. Whenever he has overnight visitation with her, they like to spend the night over here and spend time with me. And I think that she's calling me Gigi. We'll see if it sticks or not. But I do like Gigi. That's a cute name. Okay, so then let's see. They came. I worked on my bag. I've been working on that bag since Thursday. Oh yeah, and I had a craft show with my 2 daughters, Allegra and Brianna. And I was gonna go. It was like a nighttime kind of moonlight. Not moonlight, it was something, but it was a nighttime craft show at one of our local parks. And this park usually has really good craft show. We do really well. Well, I was so tired, so tired. I just told them I couldn't. I had to go to bed. I didn't even spend time with my daughter and the grandbaby, and then very much. I would come out to eat, and then that was it, and I would lay down. But yeah, I didn't go. They went. And I haven't been making too many things, so I don't have a big inventory with them. So I didn't make any money. I might have sold one thing like $12, but that's going to go towards the booth fee. So it, but Allegra did sell some things. I don't know if she'll post any videos about it. But I think she sold one of her bags. And she's been working on those halter tops. So I don't know if she sold any of those, but she'll let me know, I think. But I'll probably have to let you know in the next video. So that's Saturday. Sunday, my husband made ribs. Well, that's today, Sunday. You thought it was Monday. It's not Monday. In my world, it's Sunday. Your world, it's Monday. But anyways, he made some ribs. My daughter and them, they swam, and I slept. Where was I gonna go? Oh, I had a birthday party for someone that I knew, a child, and I felt bad because I love to go to their parties. This friend of mine and her children, I love them, and I think I'm their fairy godmother. I like that because that means I get to have a wand, right? Don't fairy godmothers have wands? Okay, well, I do. It's somewhere. Where is my wands? Oh, I got one right here. It's full of dirt. Okay, where is it? Oh, I don't know. Okay, anyways, so I slept, and they had to wake me up when they left, my daughter and grandbaby and boyfriend, daughter's boyfriend. I don't want to say their names because, I'm not fully comfortable with saying that yet, but they left, and I got up, and when I was there, when I got up after that, my other daughter, my eldest, Brianna, came by, and she ate some ribs, and her husband, they ate and hung out with us. So anyways, okay, so the next thing that I wanted to do is, I might pop it up here, the picture of the little questionnaire that I put up on my community page. of is there something that you want me to talk about? And so then I did. There is this one subscriber, they follow me. They're always the first one to like my video. You know who you are, Converse fan. I love Converse too, but Vans, those fit me good. Okay, so the question, what they wanted to know or for me to talk about, and so if you already answered that, and I'm not making a video of it because I hadn't seen it prior to making this video. I went to go check it and it wasn't there at the time. So they were the only ones who put something on there. And it just says that they want me to talk about how to control the tension in the yarn and also how to change colors. So I'm gonna do that right now, and we're gonna talk about that, okay? All right, let me turn you around. Well, it looks like I didn't put these eyes on, but I will, don't worry. It's gonna sit right here on my table and wait for me. Let me move some of these things. Okay, so tension. I'm not an expert, but I don't do all this winding and putting things around my fingers. I never did that. All I did was hold it in my hand. And let's see. Let me see how I do it, because sometimes I have to actually do it. See how I'm just holding it in my hand and I'm not wrapping it around anything. So I just hold it and I just hold the tension in my hand. Okay, so that's part of it, right? So when I want it to all be even, the main thing to do is that it fits around this larger part of the hook, and you don't come to the bottom here where it's skinnier and make it tighter, or you don't just leave it like loose, unless that's what you're going for. But then you're going to really have to gauge to make it, you know, longer, and you have to remember how much you're pulling up if you want it to be that big. But if you just want the tension and the size of the hook, I always just make sure right before I pull through that it's not too big and it goes through the biggest part of the hook. Hook it, and I barely am holding it. This is just pretty much a guide in my hands, pretty much just a guide. So I mean, that's all I have, and I hold it. I always hold this part of the chain already being made. And sometimes, you know, you'll see me, I'm just like this. I use both my, you know, going crazy. But let's see. Okay, so I put it through my hands, and I guess I put it there, and this is like my tension right there. So let's see. Be quiet, Angie, and crochet and see how it happens. Yeah. And you see how I pull it all the way to the back here? And that gives it the right. And then by the time it pulls back up to the front where the hook is, it still leaves enough room for the hook to go through. It's there. And it's not always perfect. Sometimes I'll see that my tension is off whack and I have to redo it. So anyways, you can see where I intentionally made it bigger here, but you really have to pay attention and know how much more you're leaving slack on there. But you know, it looks pretty good. There's one that's really tight right there, but that's how I do. Okay, so now the next thing is going to be about changing colors. I'm gonna have yellow. So this orange here. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to use this granny square here that Allegra was working on at one time, and I'm just gonna make stitches on here. Okay, so I am gonna make double crochet, double crochets all the way down. So I'm crocheting and crocheting, making double crochets, and then I want to change. I want to change right here on this spot, this stitch. So on this stitch before, I'm going to crochet as normal, whatever stitch I use, and I'm not going to complete the stitch. I'm going to grab the new yarn that I want, the color that I want, and I'm going to put it through. I'm going to pull this yellow a little tight, that first color, and then I'm going to crochet as normal, whatever stitch you're using. And that's how you color change. And it's pretty seamless. When you're doing amigurumi, it's kind of difficult for me still to get a nice seamless color. Have I seen anybody? There's been some tricks people use to get it more seamless. I'd have to go back and look, I can't remember, but this is how I do it. Now I want to switch back to my next color. Oh wait, I wanted my next color to be yellow again. That's okay, I'll just backtrack and let one stitch out. Okay, now see, I kept this other color attached. I didn't get rid of it because I knew I was going to be using it again. If you're not going to use it again, you can cut it off. But now I'm just going to crochet and tighten up the previous color. And let's see what it looks like in a minute. Let's see. Okay, so that's how you do a color change. And then you see each chain has its own color. So when you want this color here, this stitch has to be uncompleted, and then you weave in this. You pull in this next color that you want, and you crochet as long as you want. And as soon as you want it to be yellow again, then you weave this one in. Now, amigurumi, I hate doing this because sometimes I can't line them up. I'm still struggling with that, but this is what I do. So I hope that helps you, Converse fan. And thank you so much for always being there, being my first like on my videos. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys, that's all. I'm gonna turn you around so you can see me. Thank you for visiting with me. I really appreciate it, and go out there and have some fun, relax, crochet, whatever makes you happy. Life is good, and be kind to yourself, and be kind to others, but really be kind to yourself. Okay, guys, I will see you next Monday.